What? Ah! Hello. Why is my camera? Hang on. Why am I so bright? I'm so... There we go, that's better. How to reset the... have to reset my hair. Whose idea was it to have all this hair? Here, that's better. Anyway.
The seas part for we alone.
Remove hair, become egg.
Remove hair, become egg? Nah, I'm not feeling like Solace today.
Apparently I am now a vinyl LP.
You're a vinyl LP? Did you know that 33 months equals 3 plus 30 equals 33 months? Wow. That's crazy. Not back to egg, you can't force her back in. Thank you, Lily. That's a good joke. Anyway, hi guys, what's up? Hope you're having a good day. I'm here to make it worse. Have a hairbrush. Wow, that's so good. This is like a 10-year-old hairbrush too. 33 RPM joke because I'm terrible. Hey, no self-deppy in the chat. Oh, my shirt! Sorry. My other shirt. But... Better. You're here to make it better. Yeah! 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 Yeah, that's what I'm here to do. Of course. Anyway, I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. I hope you all had a good world first lesbians. I had a bad time because my keyboard broke. So now I have to use this fucking thing. So, yeah, I got a fucking default ass keyboard now. I'm actually kind of mad about it. Worst Thanksgiving ever. Truly. Truly. Was annoying. We had tapped too strong, it seems. Fucking apparently. Yeah, some of the keys broke. And I mean like broke. David, how clunky the key sounds. I mean, not good at all. Like, if I'm being honest, terrible. Right? Like... You guys probably won't hear them at all, which... I know some people are bugged by key sounds. Whatever. I'm looking into getting a new keyboard, though. Though, I don't know, I might just... With Christmas right around the corner, it might just be going on my Christmas list. Zumi is bugged by bugs. Bugs do bug me. Yes, that is true. But, yeah, it's kind of annoying. Because, like, the keyboard is not the right shape or size. It's a lot smaller, so I keep, like, misclicking. And obviously, the keys aren't really good. They're not very punchy or clacky. And just, yeah, it's overall just a huge, like, bad. Like... I don't know. It's just not good. We are in a different game? Pretty sure we're in Final Fantasy XIV. Pretty sure. But, yeah. No, moral of the story is it sucks. I hate it. I hate the keyboard. Started saying P3 when I clicked on the stream. Oh, wow, it's crazy. It changed. I don't know if you noticed that. It changed. Because, it's always supposed to be 14. Somebody maybe got a little silly with it. I am professional. I'm so professional. I'm the most professional, even. Let's grab. Not complaining, we get llama tea. I didn't think you would. I did not think you would. Oh wait, duh. I'm my fisher. Back to the bikini. I forgot. As you can tell, I was taking Rovember pictures. As you can probably tell, I was taking Rovember pictures. Rovember, hell yeah. Hi, Grumble. How are you? How are you this fine, Rovember? It's almost over. Sad. We'll get back to it one day. I'm probably gonna take a couple right now, though, since I have you all captive. I'm, as usual, a little bit behind. You got some goods? SMT5 engine. Oh, nice, SMT. Live alive. Nobody wants to die. It's Elite Sniper 4 with DLC, so I can shoot Hitler in the day whenever I want. I mean, hell yeah, dude. Oh no, we're prisoners of Eris. Whatever shall we do? Terrible. I know, just terrible. Let's take some pictures in frickin' Dawntrail. Have fun. That's the book. Do Oracle Watch. I'm kind of thinking maybe Okihana. Could be a fun place to take pictures at. Hi, Proto. I'm here on my own free will. For now, you are. For now. How do I shoot? This isn't my glamour plate, my normal game. Okay, Eris. Girl, which I always have to click through them because I can never remember. There we go. There's the boots. Yes, the Steam sale is on right now too. I already bought a couple of stuff. Some really cheap DLC. Don't ask me what the DLC is. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Need to upgrade my PC? That's fair. Need a 7th streak. Pretty sure Nobody Wants to Die came out of nowhere on my feed the other day, and it's literally just like, got everything I love sans mecha. I mean, are you sure? Maybe there is mecha. Actually, no. Let's actually go to many because I can go to the forest there. That's a good idea.
I hope you're enjoying Dawntrail.
I am enjoying Dawntrail. Esmir, did you know that 10 plus 30 equals 40, which is how I went to describe for? That's kind of poggers. Thank you so much. Big appreciation. Yeah, Dawntrail's honestly been great. It's probably going to be... well, we'll have to see how it sticks the landing here. There are a couple of things that could kind of disappoint me about Dawntrail. Like, specifically, hey, Zoral Ja, what are you doing, buddy? Hey. Hey, dude. Hey, what's going on? So I'm really keen to see what happens. I hope they don't kill the lesbians, too. I hope something like that doesn't happen. That would kind of disappoint me. You know... So, we'll kind of have to see where some of it goes. But so far, I definitely say it's like at least in my top 3 X packs. It might be in my top 2. Does it beat Stormblood for me? I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure. Maybe. My thoughts about Reserve for now at the very mix? No, that's fair. Just helped free the lesbians. True, the Raiders did just help free the lesbians. I mean, the other lesbians. Oh, speaking of lesbians, how's Arcane without spoilers? Oh, well, you see, Ashley and I and my roomie finished episode 6 of Arcane last night, and my reaction is, ah! Is that? Yeah. So, no spoilers. But yeah. 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 I watched it in all sitting. I physically could not continue after that episode. I literally don't know how you take your face and shove it in a paper shredder of emotions that Arcane is and just go, I'm gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going. Like, I don't know how you can do that. Because both episode 3 and episode 6 made me feel so physically ill, I could not keep watching them. I could not keep watching. I wanted more. Will nothing please you? No, but like for real, like I felt physically ill. I cried so hard in episode 5, I gave myself a headache. I cried so hard in episode 4, I gave myself a headache. Like, there's a pattern here. It keeps fucking happening. I guess I didn't cry that much in episode 1, but still. Oh my god. Anyway, so Arcane is literally one of the greatest things ever produced. I do want that set on record. You know, it's kind of crazy. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, it is a masterpiece of art. I truly I cannot, like, it is one of the best things I've ever seen. If not the best thing I've literally ever seen. Like, if you haven't seen Arcane, please go watch Arcane. I know you might be like, but League of Legends. No, go watch it. Don't give a fuck about League of Legends, right? You don't have to know anything about League of Legends. You just don't have to care. Like, it's fine. Watch it though. It is just such a good story in of itself. And you don't need to know anything about League. Just go in blind. Just go in completely blind. It barely interacts with League. Barely at all. Like, just go watch it. Go watch it. You literally won't regret it, I promise. And as a slight spoiler, or not really a spoiler, this is not a spoiler. Did you guys like how episode 3 ended the same way episode 3 of season 1 did? It's kind of fun. Honestly, episode 6 ended in a similar way too, as the previous episode 6, I believe. In season 1. They fucking love their parallels. They fucking love self-referencing themselves so much and honestly go off. They do such a good job. Yeah, no, season 2 is also gut-wrenching. But like in a whole not just like I can't say anything about it yet, and I haven't even finished it, right? I still have 3 more episodes to go, but we physically could not continue. I do have some minor complaints. You're wrong about all of them. It's a perfect show. Kidding. Do you have a date for watching the last 3 episodes? We haven't set a date yet. Instead of a 10, how dare? Nah, like... Is that indicated? Is the pacing okay? I'd say the pacing's fun. I think the pacing's perfect, honestly. But, like, I don't know. At the same time, I don't know what I would have them do better. Like... I don't know. It's hard to say, but, like, I literally don't know, like... Can I think of any complaint? Nah, I'm not really sure I can, honestly. I don't know. Some of that might be my recency bias speaking, but some of that might be my recency bias speaking, but at the same time it's kind of like, oh, nope. Oh boy, how does that work? Is it? There we go. Oh boy, is it? How do I take pictures? Is it? No. Fuck. Right, because I have a new keyboard now. There we go. Got it. I'm a genius. Now, some of it might be my recency bias speaking, but also at the same time, it's like, is it possible for like a story or a piece of media to be perfect? I think so. But I think we also have to, like, we always have to take into account things of like, there's a difference between maybe having like a personal gripe with something and also like the story being like as executed like as perfectly as possible, right? As good as possible, or like something like accomplishing its goals, right? Because you have to look at like what's the point, what's the message they're trying to get at, what are they trying to do? Do they do that? Do they accomplish it? Yes. Do they accomplish it well? Yes. Well, it's like, yeah, you don't need 10 out of 10 mean 100% flawless media. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like there's an interesting conversation you can have about like what does it mean to have a perfect show? Like, what does it mean to have a 10 out of 10 show? And there's obviously going to be people who will probably never give something that kind of score, or will never believe something like that is possible. But at the same time, like, I kind of believe something like that's possible. Or at least things, perhaps, within my bias. Look at her. Look at this woman. Or perhaps things possibly in my bias that, like, I can be perfectly satisfied with, right? I think that's definitely possible. Maybe that's a good way to put it, is, like, it's satisfying. Maybe there's some parts that, like, I wish things could, like, I wish could have, like, changed or something, or been like this, or been like that, or maybe I would have wanted to see more of. But also, I don't even think I want to see more of a show is necessarily a complaint. Shouldn't they kind of leave you wanting more? Besides, we're apparently getting 3 more series. Did you guys know that? We're apparently getting 3 more, like, TV series. 3. So, like, can't really complain. That and another thing, too. All good things have to end. Arcane only being 2 seasons is fine. It doesn't need to be more than that. At least I don't think so. Hopefully they don't burn out. I hope not either. We'll see, but, like, I have faith. Everything else about LoL is more interesting than LoL itself? Yeah! The fighting game looks fun. The fighting game does look fun. I definitely want to play it. Fighting game looks fun. Honestly, Legends of Runeterra is a fun card game. Interesting, interesting. Alright, Proto. That's what she was just doing. She cheered. She's so happy. Let's get her mid. Let's get her mid boot. Big stomp. Eris big stomp. Big stompy. POV. POV, you are a bug about to be squished. Okay, let's try. There was a different facial expression. Yeah, there we go. That's good. That's good. Here's an excellent case that they've worked marketing on. Yes, for sure. This is so colorful. I love this thing. The big stepper. Oops. There we go. That's good enough. That's a Revember shot right there. All right, mission accomplished. Anyway. Yeah, no, everything around League of Legends is far more interesting than the actual game League of Legends. Especially since Arcane Season 1 came out and it was so good, they were just like, shit. Well, I guess that's the lore of the game now, because it was better than anything we had ever written before. And honestly, good. I truly think what League of Legends needs to do, and I'm so sorry I'm about to say this out loud, I truly think what League of Legends needs to do is go the Warhammer route and worry about making League of Legends a setting that stories can take place in, rather than a story that exists in sort of one line, right? League of Legends and Runeterra should be a setting. It should not be a story. Stories can take place in it, i.e. Arcane, or The Ruined King, that little turn-based video game, which is pretty good. The Trades Medieval seems to be that very goal. Yes, exactly. And I think that's the right move, right? Because I think the actual game having a story, I don't think we need to have a story. I don't think it fucking matters. Like, I think it literally just doesn't matter. You can have, like, funky events and stuff, but it's just like, yeah. Replace the weakness of flesh and take back your anatomy? That shit sounds cool. Yeah, you should watch season 2 of Arcane. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not gonna comment further on that. You should just watch season 2 of Arcane. Like, it's kind of like, yeah, the stories, like, that you can have take place in this setting, it should kind of work like Warhammer. Where the Warhammer game has, like, events that happen in it, and stories that happen in it, but they don't try to tell, like, a mainline story within the game. There's no main story of Warhammer. Even, like, within the books, like, there's books, right? You could say, like, oh, like, the Horus Heresy is, like, the main story, but, like, is it really? Like, that's not necessarily true. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I just say they should just keep on keeping on. Keep up the good work, because they're doing a good job. Right, oh. That's on me, Chief. We really love the Emperor. He's a cool guy. That's the whole story. There we go. Much better. But yeah, it's just like, it works well as like a setting to have a story in, and League is kind of the same way. Runeterra has some really cool concepts, and seeing Arcane like actually execute some of the potential of those concepts, that's kind of sick. That's kind of cool. That's really fun. They did a really good job. Also, I love seeing the main character be a gay butch woman. That's fantastic. Like, give me more of that, please. Please, please, please! Please! More women. More women in general. Yes, absolutely. More women in general. More women that aren't perfect, too. I like that as well. I love how fucking messy the Arcane characters, every single one of them, all of them, but especially the women. I love how messy they are. I love how they're not perfect. It's very cool. It's very interesting to see them actually be like a real character. It's very fun. The only downside of that is that I do feel like Arcane is gonna kind of turn into one of those shows that has a fandom that the show does not deserve. Because I feel like the amount of media literacy you need to read and understand and like view and understand like Arcane in its entirety is more than like a little bit. I think you need actually like a fair bit of like able to understand and like dissect kind of what you're seeing. And I just simply don't think a lot of people possess that. Like, there are less complex stories that require less media literacy that they still can't, that those types of people still can't understand. Have you ever seen people talk about mouthwashing? Like, seriously. Like, or 14. That's a great example. What am I saying? We're here in this game. And this game requires not a lot of media literacy. They really hit you in the face with shit constantly. And people are just like, yeah, so, I don't really get it. Oh yeah, I think, Minfilia is useless, actually. She didn't do anything. There was no point to her. Yeah, I think Lise is a terrible leader. But Hien's great. I love Hien. But yeah, Lise is terrible. She's useless. Yeah, Xenos, I didn't understand that guy at all. I guess he's just like an imperial fascist who loves the Empire so much, and also his dad. Astinian, what is he about? He's just some smelly guy. But I like him because he looks like Batman. Need I go on? Like... God, there's so many things. Please, I'm taking psychic damage! Actually, yeah, I think Fana is a bad character. I don't understand her. I think she's useless. I think she's also the bad guy. Why did she kill all those people? She's, stupid and evil. She's an evil bitch. I don't understand her. Anyway. Yeah, so that's the main problem I think Arcane has. Is that I feel like the majority, like a lot of people on the internet are just gonna watch it and not understand the heaviest collective science. And are just not gonna understand a lot of it. Especially for, like, some of the really complex characters, then the really complex female characters, that people are gonna be like, if she a good girl, why she kill people? That's right, she must be an evil bitch. She's also ugly. And it's like, okay, well, cool, fuck you. But anyway. Why I do not engage with the fandom outside of certain discords. Yep, that is completely fair. Holy moly. Yeah. I just... Whew. Seeing all of Season 2 happen, but even just in Season 1, just like Jinx as a character. Like, that was already hard for people to understand. But oh my god, Season 2, there's more messy women. Did a horrible thing and had to carry the burden of her actions for 12,000 fucking years because of an altar and continuously sacrificing more and more to Zodiac delay sad space burb to literally is literally the entire fucking point of her tragedy. No, I think she's just an evil bitch, actually. Yeah, thank you for saying words, but no. Anyway, Noxine's in general the epitome of, like, if evil, why hot? She is an evil woman, therefore misogyny. Checkmate. Yeah, well, I think she's just an evil bitch, so... Anyway, the male character that does a similar thing to her, nah, he's cool. Emmett Selk, that guy's an unproblematic king right there. Anyway, sorry, I'm hurting myself by doing this. Oh my god. I hate it here, bro. Like, look, I've long been on the train of just because you're evil, that doesn't make you any less sexy. So therefore, I don't really get weirdly morally absolutist about characters making mistakes, right? Like, that's fine. Hi, heck, hello. Why is Sammy taking psychic recoil damage? Oh, we're just talking about FF14 discourse. Hi, Moon. How are you? How's it going? Yeah. No, Moon, we were talking about people not understanding stories, right? People not understanding things, and specifically FF14. A lot of people, a lot of members of the community, unfortunately, just kind of don't get big swaths of the story that are fairly obvious. So the joke I made earlier was just like somebody saying, like, oh yeah, Vanna's just like an evil bitch. Why did she kill all those people? I guess she's stupid and ugly. And then that's what Kyo said in response. I of course don't think that. Let me be clear. Like, it's just a joke. We usually play the MSQ so we can harvest your tears. Whoa! Huh? What? Don't hurt yourself in other ways and progress the story. True, I could do that. We've talked enough about Arcane. One of the Monsters Inc. What if some people just had no reading comprehension? True. Moral of the story is, some people can't understand plot points if they aren't dumped all at the same time. I even think some people still wouldn't understand that, some of them, unfortunately, even if they were all dumped at the same time. Oh my god. But, yeah, true Sammy thoughts. Thank you, Kyo. Anyway, yeah, we probably talked enough about Arcane and we've made enough jokes. we've made enough jokes. Moral of the story is, maybe if a woman does something wrong, she's not necessarily an evil, ugly bitch. Consider that. Consider that, right? Maybe she is a character. Sometimes characters make mistakes, just like what people do. Especially when emotions are involved. Because just like people, they might not be thinking perfectly clearly. But we, as an outside person watching the story, might be thinking more clearly. Because we're not in their shoes right now. It sounds so condescending, but goddamn, like, I hope. Anyway, watch Arcane. It's really good. You should watch it. It's extremely good. Also play 14. That's what we're doing right now. Like last time, we left off in the MSQ. Last time on FF14, Eris's big Dawntrail adventure. Look at her. She's beautiful. Last time we left off, Miss Eris. We got here, and we're like, hey, we're looking for Erinville's lesbian mother. And they're like, which one? We're like, oh, the other one. Ayate's fine. And we're like, oh. So we got here, and this place was destroyed. Right? Or not really destroyed, but like left to rot, so to speak. And we slowly, methodically, and horrifyingly began to figure out that, oh no, this place was left to rot here like it's been sitting here for years and years and years. And oh no, the Shadowbringer's time plot point came back to bite us in the ass. That's exactly what happened. We somehow entered basically another dimension under the Thunderdome. Which that's not even a joke, I think it's a Thunderdome. And we entered another dimension where about 30 years has passed within about, what, 2 days? 2 or 3 days? 30 years has passed in here from the outside world. We learned that partially because a magical pixie shows up. Her name is Queen's Fiend. And she's pretty cool, except she's clearly hiding something and is the most suspicious woman I've ever met. We find her, and she's all like, hey, yeah, I'm the queen here. And we're like, okay, what? And she's like, yeah, so, so yeah, we're here to do stuff, right? We're like, I took in these people, like Alexandria, yeah? And I'm like, oh no, it's FF9 again, no! Then we get here to find a lot of the people that were of, you know, Tuliolal. They're now here in sort of their homes, but now they have this weird purple cyberpunk technology everywhere. They also have all these buttons on their head. So that's kind of interesting, right? And we're like, huh, so we look around, and this place is seemingly utopian, seemingly perfect. But there's still this just utter feeling of dread surrounding us. Until we get to a point where it's all eventually revealed. What's this woman you've ever met and have met Tsukiyomi? Yes. Yeah, exactly. Love Tsukiyomi. Anyway. And then it's revealed that Wuklamat's nursemaid lady, her basic mom, her maternal figure, was here and essentially dies of old age. And we're like, oh, that's bad. Oh no, this is really tragic. And then we ask a bit more about her, and everyone forgot about her. Because they apparently slurped her soul into their magical Microsoft Soul Cloud? And then there go all her memories because, well, if people die, then they'll be in pain. But if we wipe the memories of them, then they'll never be in pain. So, okay, that's kind of fucked up, Queen's Fiend. What do you mean? And then Queen's Fiend's like, oh, do you want to go to, like, the city proper? We're like, hang on a second. So we take a little time to kind of sit outside, do our little campfire circle, and go, guys, what the fuck are we doing? And then we see an adorable robot. We chase the adorable robot, and then go into an abandoned mine, find some people with guns, and some pink-haired girls. Literally me, for real, for real. And there's a guy, and the robot is Erinville's lesbian mother. The other one, number 2. And we're like, hooray, she's a robot. Is she alive? Guys, I think something bad happened. Anyway, they're like, yeah, so we're basically a rebellion. And we're like, oh, there's a rebellion. They're like, yeah, you know, Queen's Fiend doesn't really like oppressing us, But Zoraljah loves violence, and we kind of wanted him to stop taking over things. Because apparently him and Sphene got, like, I don't know, like, married or something, so they're king and queen now. In a way that kind of mirrors the whole, like, vow of resolve and, like, vow of wisdom and stuff. And it's like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And, Ernvil's mom called him Fussy Little Bun Bun. And we learned about the technology a bit more, how, like, the little boopy boops on their head fill people with the soul juice of the people who died. And they get filled with the soul juice and they come back to life. They channel the power of animals. It's pretty crazy. There's a lot of really interesting pieces to it. We're like, whoa, this is... Wow, okay, this is so cyberpunk. And then Ernvil's lesbian mom is like, yeah, it's very cyberpunk. Especially with all the depression and, like, the whole dystopian aspect. We're like, yeah, no, you're right. So, then, after we're done dealing with the Animorphs, we're like, okay, so what do we do now? And they're like, oh, you should go into the city to meet with our base there and figure out what to do there. And we're like, oh, okay, so I guess we will go to the cyberpunk city. And they're like, yeah, you should do that. And we're like, okay, cool. I'm filled with an uneasy sense of dread, though. I feel like there's worse stuff in that city. And they're like, ha ha ha. And yeah, that's where we left off. We haven't gone into the city yet. So, that's what happened. A beautiful recap, if you ask me. The whole time, too, I really do need to say, the whole time, too, Eris was just like... She's not the most brilliant woman in the world. And all the talk of soul juices and time bullshit and all the magic, and there's just kind of elevator music playing in her head. She's just kind of vibing. Until they're like, whoa, Eris, kill that thing. And she's like, bah! And then she does that. But she leaves the thinking for the smart members of the party. Since, wowza wowza. I don't know, vibing. Eris is brilliant in one thing, and it is new inventive ways to blow things up with black magic. You're correct! Look, we're all gifted in many ways. Eris is charming, she's charismatic, she's powerful, she's a pyromaniac. But scholarly, magic-y time portal stuff, that's why she's got Graha. She just looks at the Catboy and goes, what does that mean? And he goes, timey-wimey bullshit. And she's like, oh, okay, cool. Alright, cool, noted. And then they're like, oh, the soul circles allow them to, like, absorb souls and, like, blah, blah, blah. And Eris is like, what does that mean? And Graha's like, time soup. Or, sorry, he's like, soul soup, make people alive again. She's like, oh, okay. That's what happens. Thank you for Irion J and Alphino. True! Yeah, they're good at that. Wonder what Thancred and Irion J are up to right now, too. What the fuck are those guys doing? Love the music here, though. AO3 has that answer. Excellent. It's gay sex. I knew it. It's always gay sex. Are busy taking their honeymoon while they're gallivanting about. I mean, yeah. Also, the music here bumps, too. I love the, like, the absolutely dreadful sounding old-timey music. The lo-fi beats. Edge Front is my favorite zone music of DT. Honestly, the DT music's just like, I mean, I say this like every expansion that all the music's like a banger. Oh no, I know this song. Oh yeah. I remember this song. I have played all of FF9. And it gives the same vibe as the Garland theme over the radio. God, the Garland theme is so the radio Garland theme is so spooky. Oh man. It just the way 14 uses music is just so good. It's just so well done. The way they reuse music too, right? It's just so well done. Whew. All right. Anyway, Soka and the team should make a lo-fi set of music? Yes, they should. They should make a whole, like, lo-fi album. What's up, your mom? Hi, Christ, how are you? Well, here we go. We're entering the town. Not that I'm excited or anything. Not unduly. Adorable. Small amount of version of Zoro John's army. Is a Oblivion must. Indeed. Themselves, they're different. Chat sometime. Trade twin tails. You're perfect, Alize. Love you. I'll help her if she's mentioned anything embarrassing. America's a too much Persona metaphor. Boo, they're good games. They're good games, Cries. You'd like them, they're good games. How are you? Myself to watch over her. Can't take her though, she's extremely cautious observer. That makes her great at reconnaissance. Just see it one day. Oh, one day, girl. I watch it. No, we yapped about Arcane earlier, but it was free of spoilers. Solution 9. Whoa, like Zidane's ult? That's crazy. I mean, technically, Yoshi P spoiled us on this already, which, like, I'm still kind of mad about. Like, I get that they do that kind of stuff, but could you imagine if Solution 9 was just a big surprise? Like, instead of telling us about it, you know? Like, could you imagine if that was just one giant surprise? Like, that would have been so cool. Like, why tell us about that? They really spoiled a lot of the cool beats of the press tour. Yeah, like, I don't know. It's just like, well, why? Would have been an incredible plot twist. It really would have. Your dancer glam when I finish Shadowbringers? Hell yeah, hell. That's awesome. Also, hello. Hello. How are you? Sorry. This is preserved for the sprouts that follow us. I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know, it's dumb. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, Amaurot was not spoiled for me, but that's kind of why Amaurot was so good as a thing, right? Because it was such a surprise. It was such a big surprise, and it's like, you know, we could have gotten here and been like, what the fuck? And then we could have gotten to where we're going next and be like, what the fuck? I don't know. I just think they shouldn't do it. I just don't think they should spoil it, but I am apparently the weird one for caring about spoilers so much. Well, I'm good. How are you? I am excellent. Excited to play more 14 here. We haven't been able to play in a little bit. You are pretty weird, Zumi. No, I know that. Yeah. I've got pink hair. I'm a gay woman with pink hair. Of course I'm a little bit strange. I have a weird attachment to fictional characters. Of course I'm weird. I was raised... I went to a private Catholic school for 13 years. That makes you weird. Trust me. I guess we could have speculated at least where it had been, like, located. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like a lot of the juice was lost, you know? I'm more annoyed about it showing up on that. Should watch Agatha all along. I should watch your mom. Oh, also, sorry, this just re-entered my brain. But yes, Grumble. I do have the BDSM gear. I do have the leather BDSM daddy gear. Don't worry, I'm working on an outfit for Eris. Like the everyone else probably also is. Okay. Your bastard turret. Now you're gonna come back for more, aren't you? Yeah, because you got a dot on you. Fuck you. Good. The jacket looks really nice. Yeah, don't know if I love the mask, but like I love the whole outfit. It's so good. I just have to have Eris in her MSQ clothes because she's a somewhat serious woman. She wouldn't be wearing that to a possible fight. Plus, she's got to show her guns off, you know? It's important stuff. Excited for when you see the raid gear? Oh. Ephemera arms. Gift to mankind right there. Think Eris wouldn't show off her abs in a fight? I mean, she kind of is already, actually. She got a little bit of that belly action right there. But also, like I said, I take some pretty big efforts to craft an MSQ outfit per MSQ, right? Yeah, I mean, a lot of you guys know this, but like, right, I can't show you the glamour plates here. Shit. Well, regardless, I'll show that later. But like, and the outfits all make sense for what Eris is doing and for like where she's at, like mentally and emotionally, for the part of the story that we're in, right? Kind of like how, well, I can't say that, but Eris arcane references herself in Shadowbringers, which is why like certain things about her appearance have changed. Her haircut changes pretty frequently. But because of Endwalker, and because of things that happened with Endwalker, there's a reason why Eris's hair hasn't changed from Endwalker to Dawntrail. In between Endwalker, she did try growing her hair out, but she went back to the same look she had in Endwalker. And again, her hair-wise, right? Her outfit is still different. But her hair-wise is still the same because, like, yeah, right? Good stuff. So she's gotta have, like, different kinds of outfit, you know? Lore, exactly! She has lore to her. And Eris is doing better mentally than she has in most of the stories, so she's, you know, she's a bit better put together. Right? She's got a kind of nice little outfit. Where your wool has lore, there's so, guys, have you been on my AO3? There's like 60 different fan fictions of Eris on there. Now a lot of it's FF14 right stuff, but like still, there's a lot of, I've written so much about this girl. There is so much about her. I really should go through and like make a canonized write like a canonized timeline for her. That'd probably be useful. Oh yeah, no, the latter parts of Shadowbringers, Eris's appearance changed. You know, at certain points within the story, she changes. Is there Eris smut there too? I believe there is. Yes. No, I believe there's a... Yeah. No, I believe there is. Though, I don't think I ever published the Zero smut I was working on. I don't think I ever did that. Lesbian. I miss my wife. I miss my wife, too. Grubble, you and me both. I miss her so much. I miss her so much. There you say, yeah. She's the best. What the fuck? Oh, my box fell. Don't mind me playing Tootsies with my box there. Anyway. Kakua. Hello. Ah, there you are. Queen Sweden has registered you as guest. You should be able to march right in. And if she hasn't, then you may have a swarm of Zoralja's minions to deal with. Eris is like, oh, great. Actually, no, give him here. Nothing for it but to see if Sveen has betrayed us, eh? Nods. I love her little expressions. They're so cute. Thank you for diligent service, friends. My campaigns I would like to pass, if you'd be so kind. Outrunner guide, unit identified, register number verified. 6 accompanying civilians identified, verifying credentials. I like how the head's robotic. It's a nice touch. Credentials verified. Welcome, guests of Queen's Fiend. Love how detailed their armor is, too. How the graphics update was such a good idea. On the floor, it's so shiny. Oh, what a relief. Eris a little disappointed she didn't get to fight a bunch of guys. There you have it. It seems the Queen was true to her word. Follow me, everyone. Solution 9 awaits. Man, it's gonna be fucking wild once we get in there, huh? I can't wait to go to the club. God damn, it's so cyberpunk!
Everkeep, a tower of electrope piercing a perpetual shroud of storm clouds. Occupying the 9th level of this 12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9. In so naming their home, what hopes did its founders harbor for it? And did it prove the answer they sought?
Spectacular, isn't it? There are more districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones, but Solution 9 is the largest.
I love this then.
Just being here makes my head spin.
It's like we're out of time.
Perfectly natural reaction. A city of shimmering electrope, replete with strange technologies that cater to every conceivable need. We never dreamed of the life back home in Tuliolo. Now, while I go and explain the situation to those in the back room, why not take a moment to explore? I believe lived experiences are far more educational than dry explanations. And you want to know more about Sphene and Zoologist Dominion, do you not?
You had me at explore.
I had a feeling you'd be keen.
Just to confirm, while we have been allowed inside, are we also permitted to roam?
Absolutely. As Sphene's registered guest, you'll find you're exempt from the sentry scrutiny. The elevator to the uppermost level. I wouldn't go near that. But other areas should be fine provided you act like you belong.
All right then, we'll show ourselves around.
Yes. Familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will help us prepare for the battles to come.
Yeah? What you're
Try
interested in?
not to enjoy yourselves too much, or you're liable to attract attention.
Once you've explored
Seen
to your
a lot of rose,
satisfaction, come to the entrance to True View in the eastern sector. The way from there is a little complicated, so I'll send someone to guide you.
Understood. We'll see you later.
They run off.
I shall speak with the residents. Perhaps one of them will recognize the earring.
Hey, yeah, that plot thread. He tuttles on.
What's with this place? How can this all be the inside of a tower?
So, what aren't you telling me? Where are you?
Yeah, where is she?
That I can't reveal yet. Precautions, you understand. Just know that I'm safe.
Oh, she's dead. She's like totally dead.
But come, tell me about your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith in her.
I am pretty cool.
You must have been through a lot together.
A lot together.
You might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
Wait, what? You did? Elenisphere, why didn't you mention this sooner?
Not the full name.
You want to explore together?
You want to explore together? Yes, Lamati, of course.
It's not that I'm scared or anything. Everything is just so different from home is all.
Government named. Eris is like, yeah, sure. Culture shock much, Kibiti? Just, can we explore together? Please? Yeah. Yes, we can. Huh. Wow. This is... Wow. This looks great. I mean, don't you mind me. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful place. But at the same time, you guys might hate me for saying this out loud, but like, isn't this a bit much? Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like this is a bit much, you know? Nah, you're loony. Ah, fuck. You are totally welcome to disagree with me. I mean, it's beautiful. Like, this place is beautiful. You know, and I guess you could make the argument that, like, well, now, like, you feel as though, like, the characters do, how they feel overwhelmed, right? And it's like, well, maybe, but I also just kind of like, I don't know, this just seems a bit much. What do you mean? I love Phantasy Star 14 Online. I mean, yeah, like, this is Phantasy Star, right? This is so Phantasy Star Online. And I love Phantasy Star Online, or at least when it worked. But, like, this is just so... No OSHA, though. Oh, you're right. It's just so... I mean, being a bit much is the point. No, I mean, yeah, exactly, right? Like, that is part of the point, but it's just like... This is so Cyberpunk! Like... You know, when we see Amaurot at the end of there, right? When we see Amaurot at the end of Shadowbringers, there's this feeling of this alienness of the city. The city's very modern, it's very strange. It doesn't feel entirely out of place because it's supposed to be out of place. And it's also this very quiet, sort of grand thing, a relic of a long forgotten civilization. This doesn't feel like that at all, right? It's loud, bright purples and glowing lights and blacks and lo-fi hip-hop beats where it feels like I've stepped into a completely different game. You know, I feel this is like Cyberpunk, right? I keep making that joke, but like it literally is like Cyberpunk 2077. Or like Phantasy Star Online. you know? Is that a bad thing? Well, I'm not necessarily. But it does feel... I don't know. It does feel like a bit much. It's pretty. It's beautiful. I mean, yeah, a game that takes place in a setting just like this, yeah, that'd be awesome, right? That's Cyberpunk, though, right? That's like Cyberpunk 2077. But like... And I'm not gonna be the type of person that's like, well, Final Fantasy is supposed to be like a sword and sorcery kind of fantasy. It's like, nah, of course, it's never been like that. It's just like, this just kind of feels like... This just feels like so much, though. Like, it's fine to have, like, advanced technology or, like, you know, cyberpunk-y kind of stuff, right? But this is very, like... window dressing? Maybe, yeah. Right? I mean, it's also very recognizably 1920s Art Deco architecture. It's a specific historical style you can see in real life in many places. This doesn't have a real-world analog in the same way. That is true. It's a lot more alien. And yeah, it makes sense for what it is in the context of what it's supposed to be, but it feels left field because, out of left field, because it kind of is. Yeah, right? Like, when we hear the Golden City, of course we're eliciting thoughts of like, ooh, ancient Golden City of legend, of like, you know, maybe something Inca inspired, right? It's dropping like Esthar in the middle of Evilise. Yeah. And then we get this, right? Again, it's pretty, it's beautiful. I mean, this is cool. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not like, ooh, this is dumb. But like, it's just so, I don't know. There's something about it that just bugs me. You know what I mean? Our successful on the moon is actually a spaceship or powering a spaceship with our mother crystal and reaching the end of the universe. I mean, fair, right? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like the moon either, though. Like, I did not like that part of Endwalker either. I would have a similar complaint. It makes sense that it bugs you. It's like the city version reaction to Sphene you mentioned earlier. No, that's fair. Yeah. And I think like the moon and Endwalker, there does feel like there's a tonal whiplash here. There's very, very clearly a sense of dread mounting in the background of all of this, but it kind of feels like, just like how in Endwalker was like, is how it feels like in Endwalker where it's like, whoa, the horrors, now bunnies! It's like, whoa, cyberpunk horrors, now lo-fi! Like, you know, something like that. I don't know. Nope, no dread here. Yeah, sure. Anyway. Let's move on, though. Hours outside a tower, I see, but I still can't believe it. I say we proceed straight ahead. I feel like we're getting lost. We can always turn around and go back the way we came. So. That's interesting. I love the reflection. That's so pretty. I mean, this place is beautiful. Like I said, don't get me wrong. It's not like I hate it. It's just so... It's very, very pretty. I wish I could have a game of just this. Oh, Phantasy Star Online. Also that too, Turos. There does feel to be like that this has to affect things, right? Clear skies. Questions again? It's too much. I have no idea where I should go. Made my mind. Let's go head to that building there. Okay. Here's what the forecast terminal says. Little falcon. skies and fair skies, baby. She got the kitty zoomies. True. Just like Braum after he goes to the bathroom. Maybe not quite the same for Llama Tea here. I know what my cat's like at 3 a.m. though. Bromtax? Nah, he's not in the room. He's not in the room right now, so I'd have to go hunt him down, and I probably shouldn't bother him. Oh god, that inventory. It's better! Look! I have two open rows. I've made improvements. It's better. It's better! It was worse. Last time I had like 2 spaces. That's like, that's like 8 items I opened up. That's crazy. Look at that. I've made so much progress. I made so much progress. Like, look, it's fine. It's fine. By definition, better. Yes, exactly. It has improved. There's more space now. How's your saddlebag? I think my saddlebag is full. Or almost full. Oh, I've got a... I got maps in there, too. Yeah. I'm fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, see you, Taros. Boy! God, who left these 2 unattended?
There you are! La Mati!
Also, her fucking face! Oh my god, look at her face! Here, you know what? This is too funny. Look at her face! Oh my god. She's so silly. One of the faces ever. I love her so much. Oh, there she is.
Sphene!
Sphene!
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but I see everything went according to plan.
Well, that's thanks to you.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you.
Yeah, what is it?
Oh, a request, you say?
Yes, an important one.
Sphene, why do you act so weird?
I'll say it plain. I want you to make peace with Zeralja.
Or because he threatened you. Forgot about that. Oh,
What?
Glower.
I thought you said you weren't on his side.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods. Be that as it may, I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste. Unequipped with regulators as you are, the risk is too great.
Excuse me. Worried about dying, yeah?
I appreciate your concern, but you ask the impossible.
I like Wu Klamat's like serious face too. I love the glower. She's so silly, but she can also be so serious, which is just a very good feature.
Zorolja murdered our father. His minions slaughtered our countrymen. He will never renounce his war. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to stop him.
Yeah, it does.
I know you love your people too, and so you must understand how I feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
I do understand. All too well. Let me say only this then. Zoralja will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can. It may ring hollow coming from the queen of an enemy nation. But unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
You really are a curious one. Look, you needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tulihyolal.
True, we do.
They'll keep everyone safe, so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
Please.
Never fear, I'll be alongside her. Like, I could kick Zoralja's buns, don't worry.
So you have comrades on whom you can rely. I envy you.
Sphene, what the fuck is your deal? What's going on in there?
You know, we'd like to learn more about you.
About me?
To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not you're trustworthy. So, if you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
You're asking me, the Queen, to show you around?
To be Dave, we're not sure we can trust you. Oh my god.
Oh, but I jest. I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. Very well. I shall be your guide. You're my guests, after all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself. If you like, I can introduce you to my citizens, too. I consider them family, as you do yours.
By all means, we're in your capable hands.
That you are. This will be an enjoyable and enlightening tour, I promise.
I don't trust her. You're still ah, person inside me. Oh. She's still sus. The Queen's tour. Wow. Let's begin, shall we? I say I'm really grateful. This place is so vast and confused, I didn't even know where to begin. may seem daunting in size and structure, all the key facilities are situated near Lena, what you call Aetherites. Remember this and you won't lose your way. Lena. And then Lena's is right here. I'll show you the Nexus Arcade first. Please follow me. Oh, were we gonna be gaming? Are we gamers, chat? Chat, are we gamers? Gamer time? Whoa, bisexual floor. Gamer City. There's cart. Oh my god. The fucking car spin wheel thing. Armpit. Oh, it's the home to all manner of shops from food to dailies, necessities to ecological conveniences. You can find most everything here. Riverkeep's interior is vast, as you observe. The arcade makes it possible for people to acquire what they need in one centralized location. Easy. How do you get to the upper levels? I don't see stairs. Glowing pattern over yonder, that's an automatic conveyor. Oh, at the mall! Those contraptions are found throughout Everkeep, allowing us to swiftly move between faraway places. I'll spare us some walking. There's also something from the strange metal, what's it? Yes, the conveyors are powered by electro. As a matter of fact, the ore is integrated into just about everything in the Everkeep, even the floors and walls. Oh, they have fucking billboards too, just like... By etching arcane circuits upon it, electro can be used to convert lightning energy to those of other elements. In doing so, we can achieve various effects. For instance, conversion to wind produces flotation, which is required for propulsion of our flying vehicle. Conversion to fire produces light and heat, deployed in devices such as street lamps and heaters. There's even self-heating cups that keep your drink warm. Can you make a drink cold if you convert it to ice instead? You certainly can. Our vending machines do just that. What's more, multiple energies can also be combined to produce some clever effects. For instance, by manipulating air with wind while projecting light with lighting, it's possible to alter one's appearance. Huh? I'm scared of what you can do with electro. I wonder if material exists in our world. I'm sure everyone would be fighting over it. Oh no. What does that look? What does that look? What does that look? What? Where'd I go? The hell? I am back. The heck? That was weird. Okay. Alright. Shop over here. What does it sell? Ah, yes. Let's go take a look. I dare say you will find it interesting. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Y'all, what's going on? Sphene Nation, how we feeling right now? Victor Nation, how we feeling right now? Why do you look like a VTM character? Oh, splitters and script exchange. I see. I see. Yeah, okay. I know where I am. Cat girl spotted. Homosexual spotted. Welcome to Miri's home. Yeah, this is Miri's house. I'm not surprised. That's why she's AFK'd here. A random Miri. The little Serena, yeah. Of course, it's either Serena or Sadu. She's always got one of them out. Wild Miri in her natural habitat. The crafting zone. Oh, look at this place. It's probably for big nerds. Only big nerds go here. Can I go up this? Oh! Oh God! Oh no! They killed me! Okay, I'm alive. Horrifying. I love how you turn into fucking digital, like, you turn into data. Oh, heck! This is the blowjob couch, isn't it? Is this the blowjob couch? Is that a PlayStation 5? This is the blowjob couch. And a PlayStation 5? Damn. Hey, Grumble, why you looking like that, huh? Do you know something about this guy? Huh? Asking for a friend? There's a chocobo. Nice neon lights. I'd get something like that. I'd get a fucking neon light chocobo. This is really pretty. Oh, this is so pretty. This is materia. Let's just say sitting wasn't the only thing that happened on this couch. Oh no. Someone stood on it too. Their shoes, they're gonna get the couch dirty. Yo, I want Eris to have a fucking motorcycle. I need Eris on a motorcycle. I need her on a motorcycle right now. Good news, you can buy one. I mean, I have motorcycles. There, real vendor? The vendor right there. You can just buy a motorcycle! Holy shit! It's 7 million gil? Well, shit. Wow, okay. Huh. New gill sync mount. Yes, I'm not getting a motorcycle. I suppose that's not happening. The shop sells food. Those are the items on the counter. That's food? Imagine what they taste like. I thought you might be surprised. Your countrymen were 2 at the beginning. Let me sample something. Choose one, I will purchase it. Fair to say no. Unless you earn some gil. I don't know how to earn that much gil. I've been playing this game
The
for 3 years.
seas part, for we alone.
Ah.
So thank you so much for the 500 biddies. I super appreciate it. That's easy. You do mappies. Mappies. I don't have any maps to do. Maps is good, Gil. I should do maps. Guys, we should all map sometime. Welcome, friends. How lucky you are for Her Majesty to treat you. I can't see Hot Topic Boy. Items with a display are most popular. Recommend one of them. This is your first time. Eat. Yeah. No, we should. That would be fun. I need to do that. Remember that interests you. Oh boy. I have a fuck ton of maps people want to run. Should we maybe try to run maps next time or something? Would that be of interest? Try the pink hexagon, maybe? Synthetic fruit pellets? Oh, the best approximation of the taste and texture of a grape. They're square grapes. It never ends. I've never tried the real fruit, so I can't say how faithful they are, but there's no denying the popularity. It never ends. Oh, the revivifying tonic, I take it. You're thirsty. New low poly grapes. Flavor sublime blend of sweet and salty. It stays fresh for over 10 years thanks to special container. Squabe reference. Perfect meal bar. The nutrients his body needs packed inside a single foodstuff. First formulated to never taste dull. One bar will satisfy you for a whole day. Many folks prefer this to taking multiple meals. Better MSQ to be completed than maps. Oh, yeah, that's true. No, that's a good point. I do have to finish MSQ. The salad paste! Oh, goody! It's designed for those who are concerned about their figure. With its blend of 9 varieties of vegetables, it'll help your efforts to slim down. Ah, high-tech Archon loaf. And then followed by... Soylent Green, yeah, I guess. Fashion models swear by it. You just can't get enough of this stuff either. Is this everyone has an eating disorder city? Because it feels like it. Enjoy your government-mandated pace. This here's a cultivated steak. Not quite the same as the real thing they produce in the outskirts, but it's a sight more affordable. Is it Salisbury steak? Putting the part of its gold label. It's a delicious hybrid of beef and chicken grown this on the 4th level. Yeah, this is Cyberpunk, alright. Like, this is just the Cyberpunk genre. Steak gave me such Fallout vibes, too. But chicken. Chief? Chief? Anyway, we're obviously getting the squapes. Squapes it is. Squape me up, baby. Oh, they're all very tempting. I'm gonna have the steak. I'm absolutely starving. Yeah, you would.
So we got Gushers, astronaut ice cream, literal salad paste, spam.
Yeah, that's exactly what we have. Steak. Thank you for your custom. That being Her Majesty's treat, it's bound to taste all the better. Hey, would you mind sampling the selections here now and then? It's been a long time since I've had newcomers. I'd love to see your reactions. What? People cheering. A chance to learn more about Alexandrian culture. Eris, let's dig in. Eris is like, well, I can't wait to try the square grapes. The squapes. Eris munches on a squape and is just like, ugh. Let's lead. You sample your selection. Why did I gulp? Truly one of the faces of all time, Wickelmat. Amazing. I've never had any meat like this before. Sounded like chicken, but flavorsome like Ronick. The spices give it just the right amount of kick. I can do this every day. Don't mind them. They're just happy to see your honest reaction. And how about you? Eris's honest reaction. See, like, the funny thing is, I don't think Eris loves grapes to begin with, but she was just like, this seems the most like food, so I'll try that. Would Eris actually like it, though? I don't know. I don't know. Tastes square. It's interesting. It's always such a pleasure. My thanks for humoring me. Itself did once fight a volcano for grapes. She's always drawn to the grapes. It's just like medicine. Like, I feel like it probably does. And he's like, yeah, they're supposed to taste like grapes, but I've never had grapes, so I don't know. It's like, ugh. It does take me back. It was chaotic when the people of Tuliolo first arrived, and we endeavored to learn more about one another and embraced our differences. Oh, right, what about you, Sphene? Are you having something to eat too? I appreciate the thought, but I'm fine now. Thank you. She's a robot. She's not real. Right, but what's your favorite food, if you don't mind me asking? My favorite food? Okay. Oh, I hate the vibes! I hate the vibes! Why do you wish to know this? Because I want to get to know you better. Why else? The more you know someone, the more you grow fond of them. That's what my old man believed. My experiences have led me to believe the same. My favorite food. Is such a difficult question? Air shrugs. Air's like, I don't know. I'm sorry, it's just when I think of those who labor to bring us food, I find I can't settle on one thing. I thought I was indecisive, but you're something else. Indecisive? Perhaps I am, but you needn't laugh about it. The baby. Oh no, the baby. The motherfucker. Oh, mother. Oh! You're the Santa Claus! Oh my god. Hello. Alright. Ooh. Winter tied blouse? What's that? Here, beautiful. You're so jolly. You're so holly jolly. Oh my god, you have a nutcracker outfit too? Amazing. I love the nutcracker outfit. We are checking all secondary dialogue, absolutely. That's so... Oh my god, that's so great. I love the nutcracker outfit. Holy shit. Very good. Well, better go find Zorl and start cracking his nuts. Does he have nuts? Does Zorl Jaw have balls? That's a good question. He's a lizard, right? Does he have like internal testicles? Because we've seen those guys with their pants off all the time, haven't we? I think. I don't know. I don't know. Fucking around and flopping about, true. Also, that emote too, is that like that's a shaker emote, right? Where the hell did you get that? Want to need a fight about the air fact? Sure. Oh, you also have the shaker too. Okay. Internal testicles and 2 dicks. It's canon? What the fuck? What's a gold saucer emote? Oh, I didn't know. It's tradeable. Ah, I see. Right. Well, thank you, Nomad. I appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Vroom. I can vroom now. Oh, speaking of other emotes too, I did pick up a new one recently. I have the watering can emote. It's golden saucer. I can probably get that emote then. Should be able to. I love the freaking watering can one. It's so silly. Oh, hi, Sir Matt. What's up? Beautiful. This is great. Huge beef, what a fantastic name. Lol. We love beef. You'll never guess you'll never guess what species huge beef is. She's my daughter. Hell yeah. Excellent, even better. I keep the Shork hydrated. I know, he's gotta be hydrated. Hell yeah, there we go. Tank tender. The shake one was added with the watering can this patch pretty much. Oh, wait, is the shake one the achievement guide? I thought they said it was golden saucer. I'm pretty sure you all said golden saucer. Yeah. Water achievement shake is golden saucer. Okay. Then I probably definitely have enough MGP for it. Bunch of glasses too. Yeah, I got some of the glasses in case I ever want Eris to wear some glasses. Honestly, her with the sunglasses is kind of cool. Those do make her look kind of snazzy. If Eris was more studious, her with the rimless glasses would be like, oh, wow. I've been thinking about getting glasses like this, honestly. Some like either like rimless or one rimmed glasses or something like that, because I'm still looking at glasses. I'm probably gonna get a pair. Not the circular. Monocle's great though. I need glasses to look. That's fair. I wear contacts right now, and they're really effective. Did I tell you guys about the last time I went to the eye doctor, though? It's a very silly story. But when I got my contacts, when I got my new contacts, I was like, oh, I should probably get glasses too, just in case. And my roomie sent me a website where she gets her glasses from. And, well, I mean, it's a hell of a lot cheaper, right? Really, really not that expensive at all. So I've got my prescription for it, and I could get some glasses, and I want to get some glasses. But I'm not sure I'm like a glasses girl. I've been wearing contacts for a decade, honestly. And I like how they look. I know, but I feel like I'd look kind of sexy with glasses, you know? I think I'd be pretty cute. I'll figure it out eventually, I'm sure. Now that you've got players, is this space more funny / chill vibe and less creepy than doing it alone? Oh no, it's still terrifying, don't get me wrong. The horrors have only abated, but for a moment. I think the sexy vibe is a trade-off with the fog, scratches, bedtimes, fuzzy edges. They are so sexy. Maybe it'll help me get a girlfriend or something. One of the players is me, so obviously it's gotten worse for Sammy. That is true. Yeah, no, Nomad is here, so it's instantly worse. Yeah, I have to say. Unfortunately. On the bright side, though, Grumble is bringing it up. So things are, like, you know, kind of balanced out, right? So it's kind of like... What the fuck? True, so, you know, it's impossible to say if it's bad or not. God. You're a goofball. Alright. Speaking of goofballs, Sphene, what's up? Your question may never be able to answer. You can't eat, can you? You're like a little robot, aren't you? You're like not a real person. Oh, to be looked at the way Eris looks down at people. Anyway, Santa. She's so tiny. About you, but I'm satisfied. Let's keep moving. Very well. Next, I was thinking about showing you the residential sector, but it's in part so I can attend to personal matters. It's a visitation, to be precise, and I believe it will be educational for you as well. If the two of you might accompany me? Oh, not at all. Wonderful. Let me know when you've seen enough here, and we'll make our way there. What would Aegis think? Look, leave my toaster girlfriend out of this. This is different. What kind of homes they have here? Let me check to see if there's next to go. Oh, there you are. Izar, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, that's her, officer. Oh no. Hi, Storm. Storm, do I not have you added either? What the heck? Oh my god, I love that coat too. You're so fashionable. Have you left the ranks of the row? Disgrace. Trust you have a question? I said you'd have such a friend. Sphene, are you okay? Are you okay, girl? Oh man. This poor woman. I think it was so good. I get everyone at home to try it. I don't think we should do that. I love Rothgals, but I love hats more. True. Look, Rothgals are great, don't get me wrong. They are very cool. But, one, hats. Two, Eris is a row. Eris is a femme row. Like, I can't take that away from her, you know? Eris is a femme row through and through. I can't change her. Rothgals could also be like 30% bigger. Look, I'm still happy they gave us big lionesses, right? We were all worried about what they could have been, and they did the right decision. But, I mean, yeah, it could be a bit bigger. Honestly, all the characters could be a bit bigger, probably. That's my opinion. Mosaic? Commercial sectors up here? Well, it's a restaurant? Blowjob couch? Everyone has such like vibrant hair here too. I'd fit right in. I miss my pink robe, bro. You make a very nice rough gown. They're not adding new ones so they can work on hats, right? I believe so. I mean, they added more hairstyles for Viera and Rothgar recently. We'll get there eventually, I hope. Mosaic, a place for folks who all walks of life to mingle and mesh with the pattern. Alright, sorts of, well, you get the picture. If you like coffee, I recommend original blend. No, suspenders are a fashion choice. You kind of throw them on the ground, you know? It's a Mosaic, a cafe. Here you can buy drinks and relax, and enjoy while you relax. In Tulliol, there's a similar establishment, Gibraltar Tie. That's seashell, the local tongue. Is there a story behind the name Mosaic? There is. In our continent, the races are named of stones. There's Hayun, resemble some resemble Tanwata. The tall, graceful Eldite. Eldite? Or is it Eldite? Yeah, it's probably Eldite, right? Because they're meant to be stones. And a diminutive and affable Milala. All gather here, they appear a mosaic of colors, thus did the founder choose the name of the cafe. That's nice. If they serve tacos here, it'd be perfect. Taco. A traditional Turali dish. One of my favorite foods. You must try it one day. Oh, yes, definitely. We'll make it happen once we've restored peace to Tulliol. Right, let's continue on. Why do I have a feeling like, not only is Sphene, like, not a real person, but, like, she's gonna, like, Zerl Jaw's gonna, like, murder her or something. Right, it's gonna be sad. And then, like, that's gonna, like, Lamati's gonna snap or some shit. Like, I feel like that's gonna happen. Eaten these tacos before? Lamati recommend them so highly, they must be delicious indeed. It's true, they are. Tacos and Gibraltar of Tia, the three of us. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry, I just had to power up there. Doomed Yuri is so real. No! No, there's been so much Doomed Yuri! Can I have some undoomed Yuri, please? Anyone got that undoomed Yuri? Anyone got that happily ever after Yuri? It also doesn't help that I'm rereading Gideon the Ninth, by the way. Did you guys know that? I picked that book up again. Because Ashley started reading it. So I was like, okay, well, I need to reread it because I don't remember a lot of this stuff happening. And I still haven't finished Harrow the Ninth, and I still have Nona the Ninth. So I really need to, like, remind myself what the fuck happened so I can actually finish, well, it's Locked Tomb series isn't finished, but so I can be up to date on Locked Tomb. And speaking of Doomed Yuri, yeah! God, it's such a good book, though. Gideon, it's such a good book. Like, it's got some great lines, you know, like, to quote, I knew I'd always die like this. Gang banged to death by skeletons. She had basically cornered the market on sneering and wearing black. I did offer him a fine variety of the titty purview. It's got some banger lines. It's got some really funny lines. Man, love Gideon. Love Gideon. She's great. Love the Locked Tomb series. Let me catch up on that. What if we were two queens? What if we were queens of two nations at war and we were both girls? Sorry, the only area we have in stock comes the complimentary doomed. Just in our way based people reminded of Lexia's peak. Let me tell you, I love that goof. You know, honestly, Grumble, I was just thinking the same thing. I was kind of like, you know, Lexia kind of reminds me of Gideon. There's some commonalities there. I was just thinking that too. I was like, well. Amazing. Oh no, wait, she said the same thing. Here we are. These are the buildings where citizens live. They kind of look like a park. Massive, each one is bigger than a palace. They have to be, for just about all Alexandrians have a park. Unless you wonder, I'm here to visit some people. The apartment of their building. On the left here is residential radius 914. Residential radius? That's right. Come, the doors open automatically. What could be better? I don't know. Great question. Great question, man. Ah. Blowjob couch? I'm gonna say that every time we see a couch. That's all I know. This lobby, common area for resident. I see. What does that machine there do? Ah, the concierge. They look after the residents. Require assistance. Have questions. They would be glad to assist. That's so. I've no shortage of questions, but I'll direct them at you for now. By all means, you may consider me your personal concierge. Like this district, where people worked hard to build it, paying every attention to every little detail. You have the sense this fiend loves her nation, don't you? Yeah, like she'd do anything for it. This is the place. A mother and son live here. Uh-oh. That's the problem. What an open room. It's like one giant studio apartment. Hello, Isadora. Your Majesty, you came. My friend's with me today, is that alright? Of course, friends of the Queen are friends of ours. She's a rainbow. Let's make yourselves at home. How's Milo's been? No change. The symptoms are thankfully mild today. Yeah, give that kid a bed sheet. Hello, Milo. Have you missed me? The son was born with love and sickness, severe etheric imbalance towards light. As a result, he suffers from paralysis and cannot walk and struggles to feet. Blessing, he still has his hearing. Even on bad days, he can communicate with his eyes. Queen visits often, does she? She does. Milo simply adores her. He sometimes even manages to smile when she's here. The child's basically paralyzed. Of yourself, Isadora, how are you holding? Don't worry about me, Your Majesty. You always make time for us, and we have everything we need. Glad to hear it. You mustn't strain yourself, understood? There's nothing you can do for him? Perhaps a treatment with souls, or... Oh, unfortunately, no. Well, souls can revive those who have met with an accident. They cannot reverse the effects of old age and illness. As we told, many children were born like Milos. Milos has existed for generations, but they're unable to find a cure. Oh. There's like some kind of paralysis disease, almost. Like a genetic thing. Almost like cerebral palsy-like? Maybe, right? But like more magical because it's like a Levin sickness, right? It's like they're too attuned towards lightning. But I guess it would maybe make sense that some people born in a heavily lightning aspected place could like absorb a bit too much. Maybe. We could probably cure them though with the tempering stuff, right? Because we have a way to like adjust people's aether. I wonder if that's going to come up. The cause is quite clear, though. The excess lightning in the environment. No coincidence, the number of cases has risen dramatically these past 30 years. I mean, yeah, you're essentially like, it's like almost like radiation. That makes sense. We have Porksy, right? It'd probably help. It's all my fault. And a lightning aether-filled zone. Yeah, probably. What was that? Oh, nothing. I'm sorry, Isadora, but I must be going. I promise to make a proper visit next time, with treats to share. There's no need to apologize, Your Majesty. If you weren't for you, Milos and I still wouldn't be here. Thank you, Queen's Fee. It's my pleasure, Milos. I'll be back soon. Be a good boy for your mother and for me. Some research would maybe need to be like acted upon, but like I think we'd be able to figure it out. I think they'd really be able to figure it out. Like I don't think it'd be hard. Hi Ed, how are you? Favorite food? My thanks for accompanying me on the visit. Now, this is a part of life in Alexandria. Oh, you should know it. I'm gonna cure one day. Mark my words. We'll make so unfortunate children like Milo smile again. Why do I feel like you're on the edge on a great precipice? Hey, it's such a people, her family. Ah, level 98. Let's go, baby. Switching has been out of the bloody Thunderdome. Continue the tour, shall we? We obviously have duties to attend to. Citizens to look after. We can stop here if you like. No, I do this because I want to, so please do not worry. Next I'll show you one of the district's most vital facilities, a place called Resolution. To reach it, we need to go by way of Lenode 9, where the Aetherite is situated. Just walk in. Window is salad paste. family. Incense, maybe? Or like a little one of those like little smelling thing? Orb? Mystery orb? Another decoration. A bar. There's like a cooktop. And storage. Table. Other food items. It still is just like, ooh. And it's so huge. She feels like family. That must sound ridiculous. How does Eris's fat butt sit on the chair? Like that, I guess. Huh. I don't like how big these apartments are. They're so tall. I feel like the acoustics in there would be awful. Like, you know? Can I tune to that? Probably, right? Smart. Yeah, I'm smart. Man, I don't know what to think. There's such rancid vibes. I still can't decide if Spheen's actually a bad guy or not, though. She has potential to be, right? Because she's clearly not, like, a bad person, right? Though, if she does end up betraying us or becoming evil, I'm sure people will mischaracterize her, right? They're gonna... People are gonna be like, she's an evil bitch or something. Like, that's gonna happen, right? Obviously. But, like, she seems like a really interesting character. But I can't tell if she's gonna end up being an antagonist or, like, a protagonist here. I could see something happening where Spheen stands up to, like, Zoral Ja. And then he murders her, right? Then it's like, oh, shit, right? I could see something like that happen. I could also see her feeling like, she must betray us to, like, protect her people. Kind of dealio. And then that would be kind of tragic, too, because I could see us being, like, forced to kill her. And then she would be like, I just wanted to play on the playground. And by that I mean, I just wanted to, like, protect my people. And we're like, well, we can't really blame you, but we have to protect our people. See, then that becomes kind of an interesting angle of, like, if her hands are forced and then our hands are forced, then interestingly, we're in an interesting angle where it's like both sides have very justified reasons to be doing what they're doing. And there can only be one winner, right? You know, we have to protect our people, but she has to protect her people. That's juicy. That's a good angle, right? That's a really good angle. It's just like, she's not necessarily a bad guy, and neither are we. We're just, unfortunately, on opposite sides, and I could see that happen. There's a bound. That's why I love FF14. Yep. No, it's sometimes a little hard to tell where things are going, but that's a good thing. Keeps you on your toes, right? Also, the difference between a villain and antagonist. People seem to forget that sometimes. Oh, for sure. Or Zangief, just because you were a bad guy does not make you a bad guy. Woo. No, and I think it's just interesting to, like, Spheen would be a very interesting parallel to Zoral Ja if she is an antagonist. Because then it kind of becomes like, you know, where Zoral Ja's sort of stance of might makes right, Spheen is purely operating in a benevolent fashion to assist her people. Well, Zoral Ja doesn't really care about, well, actually, you could say Zoral Ja is doing the same thing. That he is assisting his people no matter the cost. But his idea of existence is plunging them into a horrible war so that they understand the values of peace, right? So you could say him and Sphene are quite similar in that regard, where they're both trying to help their people. Only Zoraal people and Sphene's people might actually be different groups of people, right? And then you have Lamati, who's kind of like, you know, side of that as well. Shimir's Sphene also. Kind of hard to say. I don't really know where it's gonna go. Sphene has potential to be a very tragic lady. A very tragic character. And I gotta feel like something sad is gonna happen. I feel like she doesn't get out of this alive. Just because it just feels like something's bad's gonna happen to her. Whether it's us or Zoraal or something. Or like, honestly, back to the theory I had at the beginning, right? Which is, I'm still holding on to that. The fact that like none of these people are real. This is all a dollhouse, right? And Sphene's playing dolls. She might be the only survivor of Alexandria and then remade its population. I really could see that something like that happening. That's why everyone loves her. She controls all their memories after all, right? She controls what they think, what they feel, what they remember. Like, she can edit that. Everyone's got that little button that she's in control of. So, she just recreated the people that she had lost. Which would give her an interesting parallel to Emmett, right? Which would be like, it's cool, it just keeps going, right? The train just keeps going. I really like that. That's kind of a... It could be a mixture of some of these, too. Very fun. There are no bad feelings in Ba Sing Se. Kind of feels like it. Everyone's happy. But then people are sick, too. It's an elaborate illusion. Let's approach the government sector, where the resolution is located. Rings of the conveyor indicate the direction. There's a pair just like this on the other side. Is it safe? Extremely. There's no need to be afraid. Who said I was afraid? Come on, Eris. Oh god, I'm dead. Alright, hey, I'm alive. What an interesting little symbol there. That's on Sphene, isn't it? The sword, wrapped with their wings. I got an infinity symbol in there, too. She's so cute. She is so cute. And she still has that writing on her back, too. Nothing to it, eh? A child's amusement ride. Here we are, the resolution. Operation Heart of Solution 9. Resolution we received running the district to provide essential services to citizens, such as welfare support and job introduction. We're going to show them, tell us. Let's proceed inside.
Strange contraptions everywhere you look.
Reminds me of the freaking, like, what's it called?
What's that?
An infusion station. It dispenses souls in exchange for credits. Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians and has been for quite some time.
Vending machine for soul.
But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
That's putting it lightly. To be honest, it sounds disturbing.
Yeah. She's crushed.
Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing. There's a reason why your culture is the way it is, and I'd like to understand. Won't you tell us some of your realm's history?
Knowledge comes appreciation.
Very well. Be warned, though, that it may take a while.
Oh boy, cutscene time, baby.
In the distant past, over 1,000 years ago, it said, lightning energy began to swell in our world.
Yep. I fucking knew it.
According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land.
Mm-hmm. I was totally right. Yep, this is the fourth? The one. Yeah, no, we talked about this.
4 centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year. The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved. But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation. Electrope.
I wonder if it's almost like some kind of black ore site.
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before. Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing. Dubbed Electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives.
Hey, Resident Evil and Bloodborne also found a funny little thing for plot progression. Yeah! How'd that story go?
So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity. Supply was chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking Electrope from others.
Yeah, the world descended into chaos. Probably more assy and shenaniganery.
Fighting was isolated and sporadic until Electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had.
I also really like the framing of the shot, by the way. Like, it's framed in such a way where Sphene looks bigger than she is. She looks to be about as big as Lamati, even though she's drastically smaller because she's in the foreground. Lamati's back a bit. Era still looks big, but she still looks closer in height to Sphene. But we also have this very interesting divide in this scene where, you know, down the middle there's all this empty space. Sphene is on one side of the camera shot, and the two of us are on the other side. We have Lama T a bit further closer to Sphene, kind of symbolizing how Lama T is trying to get closer to Sphene. But just like how Sphene is not talking to us, she's talking away from us as she reminisces with her back to us. Kind of implying or showing that as Lama T is sort of reaching out, Sphene is moving further and further away, right? As if Sphene is trying to move away from us, or is almost she doesn't know how to move forward towards us. We kind of stand in the back of this all because, again, we're not necessarily the one reaching out to her, but we are, in a way, one end of the spectrum here. While Sphene is obviously speaking of the past, and from the past, you know, we're obviously of the future. We know of all the Ascian bullshit that's happened, and we've survived so much of it and been a part of parts of it, while she likely has no idea about it, has no involvement whatsoever. So are these weird opposites of each other in terms of like knowledge in the past and the future, and then like the way Lama T's like framed in that too, how she's trying to get towards the middle, a bit closer to the present perhaps. It's interesting. I like it. It's a well-framed shot.
This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge. As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor, Lindblom, committed its stores of electrope to the production of a weapon of mass destruction.
Lindblom! Yeah, this is FF9.
They deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent, laying it to waste.
That sounds like a calamity. She even says calamity. Oh, hey, the infinity
So
symbol's
that's
in
how
her
your
hair,
world
too.
came to be this way.
Sir. Glowing. Oh, they carried the beats from FF9. They're still beefing. No? And Eris is at least smart enough to go, hey, that sounds familiar.
You truly know a great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime.
Sphene steps closer to us.
But to continue the tale, the people of Alexandria had already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin. Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel spectre of death was with them always.
And that's why they do it.
Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on.
Yeah, but the way you guys go about this is not... First of all, this is obviously reminiscent of the Yokoi, right? And how they believe that, you know, the memory of those, you know, the memory of themselves carries on forever, and that no one truly dies if their memory stays alive. This is the same, except there's the added extra fun fucked up part, where you can just remove people's memories of these people, but the people are still remembered, but not by you. But who's to say, does that really count? if nobody else remembers these people, they're all deleted from your mind, even if they're written down somewhere in some book or some computer. Does that matter? Is that actually remembering people? I don't think so. And then the idea that no one can handle loss because no one has experienced loss because everyone's brains keep getting overwritten. The loss of people and the loss of things and loss in general is a funny meme, but it's also a very important thing because you need to know how to lose things. It shapes you, it changes you in good and bad ways, but it helps you grow. And yes, it feels like a perversion of their beliefs. It does, right? And it's also why, again, Dawntrail is a story about death. Like how Endwalker is a story about living. Both Endwalker and Dawntrail deal with aspects of death and life, but Dawntrail is about death. Dawntrail is about death. It is about dying. It is about death. It is about letting go. It is about loss. Right? And we see this echoed so much, but we're seeing it echoed here. All these infinity symbols, perpetuity, everything must continue. I'm sure that's what Spheen's doing, right? Everyone must continue. Everything must continue. The memory must continue. The people must continue. Everything must keep going. It has to keep going. That's the only way it will work. That's the only way that any of this will work. But they can't let go, and that's the problem. Endless perpetuity, but they can't let go. They can't die. They can't mourn, you know? They can't move on. They're stuck. They're so stuck. It's crazy. It's interesting because Endwalker sounds like an expansion about death, while Dawntrail sounds like an expansion about life. Isn't that kind of funny? Isn't that kind of funny how that works? But they're actually about the opposite things. Especially, it's a good idea to have Dawntrail after Endwalker. Like, I think that's a very good narrative follow-up. Dang.
This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
That's quite a tale.
Your Majesty, help me! I beg you, help me!
Who's that hot Elsa in the back?
What's the matter?
I've got no souls left. Not a single one! But the lot at Soul Supply refused to give me any! Please, you must do something!
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview.
She's so beautiful.
He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
That's not true! I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. Or rather, I was. I haven't been allowed to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
I see. You're a brave warrior of the arena. I want to help you, I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight!
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The king requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
Converted all part of the giant GPU to mining crypto, so no one else is allowed in. Ugh.
You're useless! A queen in naught but name!
Frantic guy, would you shut up?
insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
Yeah, call him an insolent wretch.
It's quite all right. Such things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man.
Avenging your girlfriend levitating. Also, I don't like that she laughed at that.
Hear me. Though I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live. I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope.
She's got those infinity symbols over.
I want you to find a happiness all your own, even if you must grow it from the smallest seed of joy. Out there, somewhere, is a reason for you to smile again. We all need to vent our frustrations from time to time. I will always be willing to lend an ear.
Yes, Mum. Of course. Even without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9. I apologize for my rudeness. Good day to you.
Keep your chin up, my friend. And when you feel better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents. I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's keep moving, shall we?
Hot Elson gone. Hi, Fen. Hi, Punchy Bag. Just laugh off, girl.
Right. I believe we visited all the main facilities. With that, I declare our tour concluded.
That man from before, does that sort of thing happen often?
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life. Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
No.
No. Sven, you're...
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Mamulja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls. But if we defeated Zorolja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? Then we could work together to fix things, restore your realm to where it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
What is it?
What is going on?
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import. Well, it was lovely showing you around.
Of course. Of course. Thanks so much for the tour. We've learned not only about your realm, but you as well. For now, our priority is Aralja. But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you to Lihiolal.
I'd like that very much.
Harris is like, I don't trust you.
It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path. Forgive me, Val Wuklamat, but I must disappoint you.
Okay, sorry, fuck the chaos. Live zoomy reaction. I know. Ugh. Sorry, my computer did something weird there. No rose here. There's no rose here. Anyway, Victor Nation, how we feeling? Alright, so there's no way this ends happy. There's not a snowball's chance this ends happy. It's always sad forever and always. Always sad. And just as I thought too, Sphene does not seem like she is capable to She's not capable of letting go. Oh, she's not capable of letting go. Of course not. The main characters are women. Ah, you're right. They have to die. I forgot. Women? Those characters that get killed off all the time? Yeah, those ones. We'll be coming back after that? Oh, absolutely. So who's getting their license? Bridge girls. Bridge girls. Chili girls? The chili. The Fantasy Unemployment Office, right? Whoa, look at that neon cat girl. Hello? Minty fresh. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, no, like... Okay, I was poking fun at the fact that women die in this game a lot. But even aside from that, like, something very sad is going to happen. Memes and jokes aside, like, something... There's just... What is going on, Sphene? I've already expressed my thoughts, but, like, I don't think Sphene's gonna end up taking our side. I think she's gonna end up, like, fighting us or some shit. I feel like this is just gonna end up sad. But, like, it's all because she can't let go. It all comes back to that. She can't let go. She can't change. You know, Lama T was all like, well, like, the soul thing does seem like it causes a lot of problems. Maybe we should just do away with it. And Sphene's like, no. Right? That's because they literally can't do away with it. That would be one thing. I could see that happening. What's Sphene waiting to tell us, I wonder? Well, can wait another time. We're exploring a while now. We should probably go to Kakua's meeting point. It'll be back that way I came, I think. That way we came. Look at all those fancy billboards. Bad vibes, guys. Bad vibes. Bad vibes. In the middle of the street. I want a rich saturated purple clothing dye. We should get some, like, neon dyes. We should get some Solution 9 dyes, for real, for real. That would be nice. Ah! Excuse me. How about more pinks? Oh, fuck yeah, I love pinks. Please, this game fears this. This game's fear of saturation is a pain. Why have a saturation when everything can look washed out? Checkmate. Me turning bright 4 on for all of my G poses because it's the only way you can tell anything is a color. They don't even have to, like, saturate it that much. They did, I think they did saturate colors a bit more with, like, the update, but, like, I mean, probably because, like, this place just does look actually quite nice, but, like, man, they're really afraid to, like, make bright colors. Being generally cares for people. I can respect her for that. Next to her, too, we've come to better understand the lives of the Alexandrians. They don't feel so strange or distant anymore. Tales of Blue. Oh, the baby! I forgot there was a baby. The baby, the baby, the baby, the baby, the baby. We're supposed to go to this place called True View. It's the eastern sector's conveyor off to take us there. You know, once you get used to it, they're actually kind of fun. Come on, Ares. Baby, 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 baby. Short. Hell yeah. Yo, it's a garage! Room. Can I sit on this? Not how I want to. Yo, it's the Cybertruck! Looks like a Decepticon! More Decepticons. Why you got so many wheels, dude? $13 mil motorcycle. That's a 7.5 million. I want a DeLorean. Hell yeah. The DeLorean, like, over here. I'm sure that's probably what it's a reference to, right? That looks nice. I still think the motorcycles look sick as fuck, though. I like those a lot. I'm always like, I think motorcycles are cool, and they're very sexy. At least on women. Women ride them. But I feel like I'd always be too afraid to drive a motorcycle by myself. I don't know any women that ride motorcycles either, which is a real shame. Well, I guess I know one. She has her motorcycle's license. Actually, funny enough, the cars look like how Cybertron game Transformers look like. Yeah, it's true. No, they really do. Oh yeah, I never could. Look. You have to take yours for a spin before the end of the stream. Oh yeah, we're going to. Absolutely. This place is so pink. So pink. So garage. It reminds me of a map in VR chat too. That's another thing. Uh-oh, cutscene. This is the right place, you think? I didn't see the others, though. Other than sitting waiting, we might as well explore a bit more. Oh, there's. Look over there. The baby. Oh, John Child. What are they doing here? The baby. That's amazing, Vinci. What is that too? Resemblances are all job. Yeah, he... Oh, God. Did him and Sphene, you know. Does a Bono with the features of a Hobigo. This can't be it. Anyway, what would do to leave such a small child on their own? Eris is like, we kidnapped them. Come on, let's go after them. Eris is like, wait, no, we shouldn't kidnap children in a foreign nation. Levity, wait! There's no kidnapping children. That's what she's saying. Whoa! What's the fucking GPU over there? There's a whole ass GPU. Holy heck. It says giant GPUs are all Jaws using to farm crypto. Ah, no! Oh, we weren't joking. I mean, yeah, I kind of thought you were joking. This place is crazy. Is that the club? Can we go to the club? Definitely the entertainment district. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but it does seem lively. 42069. It isn't lit up. It's open for business at the moment, I guess. The baby. Ah! Ah! I didn't see you there. so baby. So we don't mean you any harm, we just want to talk. And this music is so silly. But odd, don't you think? They run off when we approach, only to suddenly reappear. Could it be they want to take us somewhere? Get the way of it. You want us to follow you? So it is. Alright, then lead the way. Is this the guide? The baby? Kakio, why send baby? Why baby? See where they take us. Exclamation point. Oh, they're fucking booking it. Thankfully, my legs are longer than yours. Turn. Oh my god, I love the neon signs. They're so fun. Is this the place? It's with a tarot card. Oh, no, we're over here. We have a freaking tarot card over there. Oh yeah, this must be the place. The bar. Is there a karaoke booth? That's where you wanted to bring us? This place, if I'm meant to relax here, it isn't working for me. Benuni. Hey, what's your name? Jake's dead. Oh, you're still not inclined to talk. I'll only talk if he's completely comfortable with you. Oh my god, your name is Melancholy? Amazing. Marry me? You know him? After a fashion. Oh my god, she's beautiful. What the fuck? Never mind that. How about something to wet your whistle? If you insist, ma'am. Adorable as you are, it's on the house. I can recommend our special, Her Majesty. I'll prepare one without liquor for the boy, too. She's like, did someone just flirt with me? What do I do? Thanks, but no thanks. We're supposed to meet a friend named Kakua. We ran into the child on the way and he led us here. Oh, so you're with Kakua. It's Fabian all over again. Okay, let's go have a chat with Big Tassos there. He'll show you a fun place. Love that her name's Melancholy. God, she's gorgeous. What about him? I don't think he's in a mood to talk, so he can tend the bar with me. Taking a strange turn, but I don't think we're walking into a trap, do you? Here's like, maybe. I love that her name is Melancholy, too. And this doesn't have suspicious written all over it. If you like a drink after all, just let me know. You nab P3 reload for 25 bucks? Sure. Please enjoy, Grumble. please enjoy. It is a sincerely fantastic game. I super recommend it. If you like games that talk about death, it's really good. It's definitely the best entry in the Persona series. A Metaphor, oh nice, you have Metaphor too? Hell yeah. Metaphor is also really good. I haven't finished it yet though. P3 to kill time for wilds, lol. Hell yeah. Nice. Yeah, I really hope you enjoy P3. I really, really, really like it. It's really, really good. There's also, it's also filled with beautiful people too, so that helps. Same thing with Metaphor. Metaphor is also filled with like the most beautiful people you've ever seen. Crazy. But both great games. Would recommend. Fun place meant to be. Is Kakua here? There's only one way to find out. Alice has incredible art direction. They have like the best in the business. It's crazy. I unfortunately don't know if I'm going to be able to play Wilds. I have a pretty good PC, but when I was trying to play the beta, it just, well, it didn't go well. So, I'd be more curious to see if the game is gonna, like, the actual game is gonna run better, because I really hope I get to play. Gonna stream Sammy, see you all Monday. Alright, see you Monday, Nomad. Thanks for stopping in, enjoy your family time. The beta was not particularly optimized for PC. Yeah, I did hear it was horribly unoptimized. Did your character models turn to PS1 characters too, Sammy? Yeah. Like, no matter what I did. I should get out of over the high school bit of Persona. That is perfectly fair. I completely agree. Every Persona game would be better if it's not in high school. But also, P3 was the first one to try it, so, like, I give them a bit more slack. Gives you teeth? What? What? Huh? Huh? Gives you teeth? What's that mean? Sorry, normally off limits, but Kakua told us about you. Just follow the corridor, head to the room at the end. Squares, whatever happens, you won't catch me being surprised. Yeah, same Grumble. I hope so too. I really want to play it.
Wonderful! They're here!
The sad music. Don't hit me, teeth.
We've only just arrived ourselves.
The small mute child let you in.
Amazing.
Wow. Whoa, there's a shirtless man.
I
Tall,
bid you
beautiful
welcome
Allison?
to the back room. Oblivion's humble headquarters.
A hideout tucked behind a drinking hole. Brings back memories, doesn't it?
You know, a little bit, actually. That always seems to happen,
Our
huh?
members here are mainly creators and adapters. That is, scientists and engineers who specialize in electro.
Interesting that engineers and scientists are the ones populating Oblivion.
They use their skills to provide support to our field operatives. Geralt, Shale, be so kind as to give our friends an overview of your duties.
Shale. Shale's. Why is that shirtless man? Oh? Elzen lady?
Well, there's provisioning. Gotta have supplies to fight a good fight, ain't ya? Luckily, we got the tools to craft most of what we need.
3D print it. Why is he shirtless?
Gathering intelligence is another vital aspect of our work. Everkeep's core system is a veritable treasure trove of information. You just need to know how to get in and find it.
I love her voice. Oh? Oh, she's beautiful?
We also handle surveillance and communications, watching the enemy's movements and coordinating our own. That sort of thing.
I love her voice. The usage of different, like, voice actors for Dawntrail has been amazing. Amazing, honestly. Jayla's really, really pretty. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. She's so beautiful. He look familiar to you at all? The blonde guy? Yeah, a little bit. Look, you already have a brand new bunny girlfriend. Eh.
And among all our activities,
Harrison,
we
by
spend
the
a
way.
fair bit of effort investigating preservation. The organization credited with laying the foundations of electrope technology.
There's Katama marrying women up into a giant ball. Oh my
From
god.
the soul management system to Everkeep's design, they're behind just about everything you see here. It'd be no exaggeration to say they made this realm what it is. But their magnum opus was without a doubt the power which was used to join Alexandria to Tural. Interdimensional fusion.
Said power isn't unlike my summoning technique and the magic within Azam's crystal. Yet, though the effect is localized, to be able to fuse realities. Even with my knowledge, I struggle to conceive how it could be possible.
There's some things we don't know, Catboy.
Incidentally, the founders of our group, a husband and wife, were members of preservation at one point. But they opposed the fusing of worlds, and so defected in order to prevent it.
While not entirely unexpected, given what we have seen, this is still quite the revelation.
By the by, that's an interesting earring you have there. A novel way of carrying a data storage device.
It's a fucking USB drive.
Oh, you didn't know?
You didn't know? God, she's beautiful.
Well, as a precautionary measure against machine infiltration, we scan everyone as they enter. And when we scanned you, we detected a small quantity of electrope.
The earring. I think they should let us marry Shayla as a treat. I agree.
Though it's been dressed up, that earring is a storage device and no mistake. Bought it from a shop here, did you?
Did you?
No, it isn't bought, but inherited.
Ben, shut the fuck up. I hate you. Oh my god. Oh, I hate you. Never speak again. Hannah and AO3 Google Docs. Fucking apparently. Oh my god.
So these people sent you through the portal along with the earring?
Do you know aught of them?
Listen, Cryo. The husband and wife who founded our order. It's believed that they were Malala.
Yeah. Okay, interesting.
Though we have no evidence at present, we can't rule out the possibility that they were your parents, or perhaps close relations. This I posit because they were the very individuals who spearheaded the research into interdimensional fusion. As traitors to preservation, they were relentlessly pursued. If they had a child they feared they couldn't keep safe, entrusting her to the people of another world might have been their best option.
which would make sense why they were able to open a portal to begin with.
My parents. The founders of Oblivion. Tell me everything you know about them, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Anything and everything.
At least we were here for this revelation.
We don't even know their names, I'm afraid. In a bid to elude preservation's agents, we suspect they erased all trace of themselves. I'm sorry we couldn't be of more help. If you're interested, though, you're welcome to review our accumulated data.
Yes, please. As an individual and member of my order both, I wish to learn as much as possible.
Carl's like, please! Like, what?
I should also like to peruse the data. Where the joining of realities is concerned, I may well be of service.
Of course. Feel free to peruse to your heart's content.
Peruse? Do you think that's cute or something, Kakua?
Thank you.
If you like, I can examine your earring. I have to say, the prospect that it belonged to our founders has me itching to take a look.
Yeah, I bet there's something special in that earring. Smile. What you hiding, Kakua?
I dare say we have enough eyes to pore over your records. Is there any other way we might be productive?
Not right now. We're still waiting for Zoralja to make the next move.
In that case, Alice, would you mind accompanying me?
Gladly.
Jose doesn't want to read. That's fair. Burn me both.
I've buggered it up again!
This is the relic guy. I ain't reading shit. Please let's do something else.
Never a moment's peace. Pay him no mind. I don't.
Spoken like a true lesbian. I love her already. Pay him no mind. I don't.
Oi! You two there! One of you give me a hand, would you? Don't matter who.
I just remembered I have matters to discuss with Shay.
Erdrill's like, no. Eris just... No! Ah! She's so scared! Eris is like, every reality, every world, I will always loathe you. You heard of soulmates, now get ready for soul hates. This is 400,000 leagues under the fucking sea. Remember that guy? What the fuck? Like that soul hates. There's a beautiful Elsen woman. Elsen are so pretty. It's like not even fair, dude. And hair, and it was glorious. Alright, alright. I feel for you. Well, Gnolt is a brilliant adapter. If he's stuck on full volume, it's as if he's stuck on full volume. That's all I can do to put up with the clamor. By the way, you didn't know him before, did you? Did you see how... Don't see how you could, but for a moment there you looked at him like you'd seen a ghost. Yeah. Better you than me. One see Kral so openly impassioned. Comrade, I will do my best to support her. Well, left a clue. Apologies, but I'll have to remain here to review the information. What kind of information? It is as wall-to-wall contraptions. I think I'm pushing forward to... Oh. Close to the rest of us who don't get surrounded. They're talking about fighting. Excellent. Alright, dude, what the fuck? Okay, that is a 3D printer. Good to know. That is an actual 3D printer. Cool. Okay. Wasn't even a joke, I guess. Sorry you had to see me passions spilling over. I don't want to see anything of your passions. Happens when you put your heart and your soul into craft, you know. I ain't no weird or nothing, but I felt a sense of kinship when I saw you, as if we'd met in another life. Fuck you. Anyway, as I was saying, I need somebody to lend me a hand. Why is the Irish now? I don't know. I haven't slept for 2 nights now, not a week. I'm ripe to collapse. Can't afford though. Folks rely on me, you see. But I'm gonna keep at it. I need you to fetch me my favorite energy tonic. Alright, so he's an alcoholic in this life too. Cool. I'm just good for 2 cans. One for yourself, by way of welcome. Get this stuff out of a vending machine. You need to talk to a bloke named Philemon. Like the fucking Gnostic entity? I'm tending to bar on the main strip. Off you go now. That's... It's like a Gnostic... Is that a Gnostic angel or demon? The fucking... You know the one. I think. You didn't spell the same thing. Like the butterfly man. Yeah. Gives you teeth. Papillion? No, Papillion is a different thing entirely. What do you have? It might be Filemon. That might be right. They suggest that I sell such dangerous stuff. Away with you, and don't come back. Got a voucher? Give me that. Nice and subtle. Oh my god, it's energy drinks. They're not alcohol. That's the fucking... That's the... wench. The drowning wench guy. Bartender. You. I know your ass. Yeah. And for him and a can for you, eh? This dude fucking is hopped up on Monster energy drinks. What the hell? This is ass. I only see people's asses, actually. It's a rare ability I have. Your form's regulated for beginners. Gentler than the full strength stuff. Not contraband or anything, so you won't run the authorities, but Verdina Consortium, wear my special selection. Mad for business. This is your first time. I want you to drink the tonic here. Thanks for cider. I'm gonna drain the Tonga in the single pull. Of course I do. That's how you do it. Without a quick and soon effort, you start seeing everything more clearly. Then finally, you feel a roar and surge of energy. People say it's like growing a pair of rainbow wings. It's a fucking Red Bull, okay. Come in. Give it up and carked it, so hurry along. Give Granolta's tonic. He tends to have the... Leave it at the last moment. I expect he's about to keel over. Oh, I'm gay! Oh my god! Super gay and Filemon, what have you done to me? Oh my god. Holy shit, you're gay! Y'all ever drink a drink that turns you gay? To make you gay is a plot point in Dawntrail. It is so brave of them to do that, I agree. Oh my god, you're just... I bet that made some people mad. And good. It should... Good. I think that's called White Monster. Huh. Well, you forgot. Is that symbol new? I feel like it's new. Is here to come along? Would make you woke. True. True. And it would be sleepy anymore because of woke. Granolton Shale, by the way. Moaning and grunting. Perhaps that's how he expresses his passion for his work. He does moan. Just maybe there are rainbows in your eyes. I'm gay, Alize. Alright, fucking. Here you go, my guy. I'm trying to here. Give it quick. Oh no, he's gay now too! Ah, it's the stuff ain't nothing like a blow to the cobwebs right out of the gripping kaboom! Oh, it's something feral in me, it does. Transform me into remorseless beast I won't stop till it's done doing what it was born to do. Anyway, sorry for setting off on an errand like that. I can't just contrary without me tonic, you know, and a pile of work ever gets bigger. We're to get better back to where those weapons ain't gonna enhance themselves. Anyway, it's so cool.
I've been meaning to ask about that Mamulja child. Could he be...
Yes. In all likelihood, he's Zoralja's son.
Okay, that's cool.
So you think so too? But what is he doing here?
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
So fact, Zoralja canonically fucks. Also fact, he's a terrible father. Just found him abandoned.
To think he'd cast aside his child.
Don't worry, Auntie Lamatee's here to help.
We can't say for certain who he was born to, or why he was on his own. But he's a blue-scaled Hubigo, and Zoralja is the only other one around. That being the case, everyone assumes they're father and son. Even the boy has put two and two together.
Is he like a clone, maybe? I don't know. Who did he have sex with?
This all happened when he was very little, so he has no recollection of his parents. It breaks my heart to think of it.
What's his name?
Gulja. It was my hope that he'd grow up to be a man of principle, like his grandfather.
It's a fine name.
It's a great name. It's a good name. Solid name. Maybe he'll be a great man of principle, I'm sure of it. TT? TT Llama T? Yeah, but which that's cute, TT Llama T. Lots of T's. That's very cute. That's good.
I should mention that the boy is a little unusual. At first, I intended to raise him as my own. But just when I thought he was warming to me, he suddenly disappeared. We searched high and low for several days. And where should he turn up? But in the wilds near Everkeep.
What? It's a miracle he didn't fall prey to fiends.
See? That's to attack him. He could pick his way through the Thunder Yards as if he were on a stroll. On making inquiries, we learned that he had been living alone and receiving food from the people of the outskirts. This became something of a pattern. We track him down and bring him back, only for him to disappear again within a matter of days. He would return to the wilds without fail, and once again rely on the kindness of strangers to survive.
Interesting kid.
Finally, I took the hint and left him be, giving him the solitude he prefers and lending a hand only when he explicitly asks.
If Gululja is Zorolja's child, that makes him my nephew.
She's like, ah.
Assuming he's willing, I'd be glad to take him in like Papa did for me. But seeing as I'm here to kill his father, I don't know if it would be right.
Uh-oh.
Who was that?
Oh dear. It's Gululja.
Don't tell me he heard everything.
Ah, this is my fault. I asked that he be kept away, but I should have taken more precautions.
I'm going after him. I need to explain.
Wait, Lamachi. I understand your haste, but it'd be best to coordinate a search. Kavkiwa, do you have any idea where he might go?
Family.
There's no telling, I'm afraid. He could as easily be outside the tower as here in Solution 9.
If those who can fight would search below, my mother and I will scour the district.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get to it.
Alice is the voice of reason. Girlie has done some growing, I'll tell you that. Interesting. Didn't expect Dawntrail to make me cry today a little bit, but it sure did. Oh, man. My heart. Boy's bound to be confused. Yeah, boy's bound to be fucking confused. Goddamn. I love my twin children very much. She's my favorite daughter. Same. Alize is my daughter. Eris has 2 children. Recycling. They are small elves. Oh hey! You can see it now on the map! Huh, I didn't even notice that. Have you glowing in the Discord? Oh nice, thank you Storm. Philemon's boy named Greek meaning affection, also written as Philemon, is the Testament character's recipient of Paul's Pistel. Okay, yep. So it is the name? Just changed. Nutella LaCroix? Interesting name. God. The plot thickens. Solution 9's beautiful though. I still don't know 100% sure how I feel about it. I still don't know 100% sure how I feel about it, because I feel like there's a lot of contemplations going on. My brain is filled with thoughts and knowledge. It's just so huge. But it's definitely interesting. The part of this part of the story that we're in right now is like probably my favorite. It is Night City. Yeah. No, I mean we were saying that earlier. But it's so like I don't know, it's just so, you know, like it's so different. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I don't know. You could become... Who doesn't want to become, you know? Anyway. I'll have to think about it a little bit more. I think I ultimately need to see kind of the conclusion of all this too. But I'm sure, especially with this being the hub, we're gonna be here peaceably at some point, right? We're not gonna be cast out forever, or like under the radar forever. And I'm thinking. But in the meantime, I actually have to go to D&D. I have my fun little TTRPG tonight, and I need to go do that. Gotta go be a wuppy in there. And it'll be a fun, good time. As for y'all, Monday, I'll be back, I'm sure, with more Persona. Oh, we're almost done with 3. We're like at the end of 3. So, look forward to that. Socials are, of course, all here. Blue Sky's in there now, too, because... I mean, who's on Twitter anymore? And there's the raid message. We're gonna go raid Z. Looks like she's checking out old stuff. Kind of fun. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Monday for Persona, and probably some other time that week, either for more Metaphor or 14. We shall see. But y'all, take care of yourselves. Be nice to yourselves. Don't cry about little lizard boys, or do if you want to. And remember, Elzen are beautiful, so go smooch an Elzen lady when you get the chance. Bye-bye! See you later!
Hi, Prototype! Zoomy! Hi, Zoom.